Welcome everyone to the Team Godspeed YouTube channel. I'm Damani and of course, Munin is the latest legend to join the grand tournament in Brawlhalla. This video should have been out days ago, but I'm just really addicted to Munin right now.
Bruh.
So she's Odin's trusted raven who flies across the 9 realms, scouting various things. Once she's done, she goes to the band rehearsal. So a bird that loves music. Yeah, nice. I really love it.
Shut up!
She merges her music with her fighting style to create a fearsome martial art alongside the best character in the game, of course, her sister, Hugin. I mean, I know in the, what do you call it? The Norse mythology or whatever, Hugin and Munin are brother and sister or something like that, so that's kind of weird, but I guess they're both sisters in this, so yeah, that's cool. So basically, they both play as a famous Asgardian glam-rock duo, Ravenqueen. So there's the lore. Let's go into her stats and weapons. So her stat lineup is 5, 4, 6, 7, which is 5 speed, 4 defense, 6 dexterity, and 7 speed. I think this is the perfect balance between Artemis and Mirage's stats, but that's because those are my two mains, you know. And as most people already know, her weapons are Scythe, which is my main weapon, and Bow. Isn't it nice to have another Bow legend? To be honest though, I kinda agree with our community members about the lineup. Also, the signatures on this legend, yeah, I think they're kinda unoriginal. Some aspects make them unique. So let's go right into her Scythe neutral signature. This signature is probably the strongest on her kit. It can be used when your enemy jumps a lot or makes poor aerial dodges. It's similar to Mordex's neutral signature, however it makes you jump into the air and is a lot harder to predict based on its fast startup. Punishing this signature is hard, but once you understand where she moves, you should be fine. Scythe side signature. Her Scythe side signature is like a mixture of Kaya's Bow side sig and Mirage's Scythe signature. It looks like it lowers her hitbox, but it keeps it the exact same. The music notes protects her as it swirls around her feet while she moves forward. This signature is good to chase someone after getting a read on your opponent. Scythe down signature. Her Scythe down signature is great to gain distance away from your enemy. It's safe to use on any aggressive players, and it can be used to mix up your movement with your opponents. The signature is hard to punish based on how she moves, including the short recovery frames and the way how you can basically do any movement tech like chase dodges or dashing or just probably jumping afterwards. It looks similar to Reno's Blaster's down sig and behaves like a bigger orb dare when it hits on the stage, so really in my opinion it's just like orb dare. Bow neutral signature. This signature is the only one on her kit where she actually doesn't move. It's best to combine this attack like most in Brawlhalla with a dash, slide charge, or follow up gravity cancel in order to be less predictable. Really, it's a combination of Koji and Vector's bow signatures, and it kinda explodes, which allows you to use it in some unique ways. Bow side signature. I had this as the worst signature previously, but after playing Munin a ton, I really underrated this signature, clearly. It's really a better version of Caspian's Qatar's down sig, and it kills quite easily on stage compared to what I expected, and is the best edge guard on her kit in my opinion, and I think most people's opinion as well. Bow down signature. Similar to Vector's down sig, again, this signature is basically a get off me move. However, she jumps into the air to let her cords burst off, and it also has stack damage right where her hand is, which is really great and hard to see when it starts. This part may get nerfed in the future. Anyways, here are some general tips that I have to properly use Munin. Firstly, be on top of your movement. Every signature on her kit moves her hurtbox except for obviously the neutral signature. So using proper movement alongside her signatures, which moves her in a different way compared to general movements, I guess, it will make you harder to hit. So always try to move well with Munin, especially with her 7 speed. Utilize her signatures to properly read your opponent's dodges and movements. Her signatures can be used to get out of tricky situations. And also properly use your weapons to edgeguard your opponents. Scythe and Bow are made for offstage plays, and with Munin's signature kit you'll have a great time doing so. Also, if you're looking for a good Munin guide, check out Egg Soup's Munin guide for more details about each sig and how to use Munin properly. Of course, let's get into the skins and fan arts.
Like every new legend, Munin joins the game with 3 new skins. Her first skin is, technically her only skin, Magpie Munin. It looks really good, but it's not really my favorite skin. Her second skin is actually quite unique. Hugin, Munin's sister, literally has totally a different selection animation, and the announcer calls her name instead of Munin. I know, right? She basically is another character, but due to their similarities, they became one. Finally, we have the fan favorite, DJ Duck, or actually called DJ Hugin, in the store. We also use this time to showcase some great fan art made by the community.
Let's go into the other new features for this update.
First, a new emoji feature for the post-game as well as in the lobby as of patch 6.00. All the emojis are nice to use. For people that don't like dry conversations, it spices up the communication in the game quite a bit. However, the fact that the post-game chat is gone, really sad. F in the chat, well, I mean, we now can relate to console players. I mean, this is what they felt like all along.
Boy, if you don't...
Speaking on this, the new invite features are really useful. If you played with or against a person that played on another level, send them an invite. Just don't be toxic in the lobby chat. I mean, please, come on guys, the post-game chat is gone for a reason.
Munin, final rating. Alright, for legend design, 8 out of 10. Her overall design is unique, the only bird legend, which I'm happy about, but 1 point lost for the amount of furry characters in this game. The other characters and categories will give reasoning to this rating. Signatures, 8 out of 10. Her signatures all have similarities to other moves, but we can give leeway as there are 53 other legends and 10 weapons beside her. The hitboxing and startup on some may get nerfed, hopefully, but the visual and audio effect are amazing. Stats, 4 out of 7. Her stats are overall balanced. People may not like the 6 dexterity or the 4 defense, but they can use the defense or speed stance. To lessen the dexterity, of course, this is just the options for what you prefer. Weapon synergy, 5 out of 5. Bow and scythe are very similar and can be used to be great offstage plays. They are both good options to build up damage with a great amount of strings options and true combos. In addition to bow skills confirmed, her signatures are great and encourage reading your opponents to get an early kill on them. Fun factor, 9 out of 10. Her weapons do require smart plays, so it's satisfying to make these plays, especially with the uses of her sigs. But the sound effects on her signatures also add to this as well, as her general appeal to these very wonderfully animated sigs. People will farm clips and new strings with this legend. I can't wait. The animations, of course, make this so satisfying. Skins. Hugin's custom animation and selection screen gives a lot of points to this category. However, it limits the originality for the skins directly for Munin herself, as technically she has only one skin, being Magpie Munin, which is not bad in itself, but you know. Originality, 4 out of 5. In general, Munin is a fun and unique legend. From her character design to signatures, animation, and general playstyle itself. She deserves a 4 out of 5 in this character. Difficulty, 3 out of 5. Of course, being a Scythe legend, she's more complex than other legends. Since Scythe is a heavy string weapon, Bow easy to use true combos helps to lower her difficulty. Once you know how to use Scythe, playing her is as easy as any other legend.
Thank you, Acer. And our final rating for Munin is 46 out of 60, as she's a great legend overall.
Anyways, that's all for the video today. If you have any opinions on the Munin, well, on Munin, make sure to tell us in the comments below, and be sure to subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed the review.